Good evening and welcome to Tech Edge, on location in the fabulous Bris Vegas. Today's video might ramble a bit since I've only used the product for a few days. I've done exactly zero research. The airline smashed my teleprompter and I've got a hot date in like 10 minutes, so I'm also quite drunk. Anyway, I was down at the Apple store getting my phone repaired and stumbled upon a Bluetooth speaker that looks gorgeous and is made by a brand I trust. It's the Harman Kardon Esquire Mini. As any of my ex-girlfriends will tell you, I have a problem in bed. And that problem is that my iPad's volume is simply not loud enough. I like to listen to TV shows before I sleep with the screen turned off, and there is nothing more annoying than when you can't hear what's going on, especially when it's muffled by blankets or I'm rolled over and facing the opposite direction. So I've been looking for a good Bluetooth speaker for a while now to listen to in bed, as well as something that might be nice if friends came over and insist on forcing their music preference onto me. I saw the Esquire Mini and I'd never heard of it before, and I bought it based solely on looks. It certainly fits in with the fancy theme I've got going on here. The unboxing experience is of course amazing. Harman Kardon do some of my favorite packaging. Simply slide the box open with the silk tab to unveil the speaker in all its glory upon a bed of velvet. Well, it's actually soft foam, but you get the gist. It looks great. Under the foam and the speaker, you have manuals and warranty information, as well as what looks like a wrist strap. No charging cable is included. The speaker looks just wow. It's truly a beautiful product. The speaker grill takes up the entire front of the product, and you can get it in several colors, including gold, white, and gray. There's also a power LED hidden amongst the grill. On the left side of the speaker is a microphone and battery life indicator. On the right side are all the I/O ports, a full-sized USB port for charging your phone off of, a 3.5mm jack for plugging in music sources, a micro USB port for charging the speaker itself, and a loop for threading the wrist strap. Notice how it's a micro USB charging port and the speaker does not include a charger in the box. I bought this at an Apple store, so I'm not the kind of person who has a micro USB cables on me at all time. Harman Kardon include a cable in the box. This is an expensive speaker, don't be greedy. On the top side of the speaker are a few control buttons, the power button, the Bluetooth pairing button, and a speakerphone button. On the other side is a volume rocker. The whole speaker is made out of solid metal and is really quite heavy. It feels real quality. On the back there's a kickstand for standing the speaker upright, which angles the speaker quite effectively. Setup is easy. Simply turn it on, once it beeps, press the Bluetooth button, search for the speakers with your phone or computer or whatever, and press connect. The speakers will give a confirmation tone when the device is connected. Sound quality is very, very good, but when you take into account the price of the Esquire Mini, it might not be what you're expecting. The sound is crystal clear and you could push a good amount of volume, certainly enough to fill a medium-sized room, but there is very little in the way of bass. Low frequencies are still very clear and enjoyable, but you aren't going to be having any room-thumping parties. It's a very distinctive Harman Kardon sound signature, extremely clear and vibrant. I used it for background music at lunch yesterday and it really set the mood. At higher volumes, the sound becomes a bit tinny and distorted, but at mid volumes, everything is very much top-notch. While the problems are very small, relatively speaking, at this price, there are speakers that don't have these problems and can push out loud, thumping music at a dance party. The Esquire's sound signature seems to be focused on dialogue. Phone call clarity is sensational, and I find watching TV shows in bed to be a very enjoyable experience. Having a Bluetooth speaker above my bed means it doesn't matter where my iPad is, I always get great volume when I'm watching TV shows. Where the Esquire Mini excels is as a speakerphone. It has dual microphones that feature active noise cancellation to enhance the clarity of your voice by cutting out background noise. If you need a stylish speaker for your office, this should be a top contender. It can also double as a battery bank if you need that. Its 2000 mAh battery is enough to completely charge your phone, though that will of course leave your speaker dead. The speaker delivers a comfortable 8-hour battery life at reasonable volumes. The Esquire Mini, while certainly extremely well built, lacks the ruggedness you might find in other speakers at this price point. It's not waterproof or dustproof or not even splash proof that I can see, so it's probably not even suitable for use at a pool party. Couple that with the distortion at high volumes and it's definitely not an outdoor speaker. What the Harman Kardon Esquire Mini is though, is an excellent but niche product. If you need an excellent ambient speaker or speakerphone that is as much of a piece of art as it is a functional product, then this is the one for you. It will look superb in either your home or your office and is classy as It's great for my use of watching TV in bed, but it is far too expensive for me to justify it solely for that. Its lack of waterproofing, distortion at high volumes, and lack of great bass severely limits the versatility of the speaker. While it's great at what it doesn't do enough for me to justify the high price point, so my search for a Bluetooth speaker continues. Thanks for watching Tech Dredge. Like or dislike the video depending on your feelings, and subscribe for a cool video every week. Next week I'm going to be espousing the virtues of multi-monitor setups and show you how you can use display fusion software to make the most out of your multi-monitor experience. See you next time.